Hello, hello, hello. Happy New Year, everybody. This is the first Facebook Live in 2024. So as we just kind of wait for people to hop on, please hop in the comments. Do you have quilting goals for the new year? And if so, what are they? Or are you thinking, heck no, Lisa, I don't have any. That you just kind of fly by the seat of your pants. If you have a project that you just hop on over to it, and you kind of flip-flop around. So I want to know because I'm trying to get some goals. So I think yours might help me. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so hop into the comments. Tell me where you're from. Brenda, I see you. I know you're right around the corner from me. Love that. So happy to see that our snow is kind of going away. And it's going to be actually, I think, just kind of warm and rainy tomorrow. So again, welcome, welcome, welcome. So you can see behind me, I have my Union Star quilt. And I will tell you that this is my oldest UFO. So for those of you that are in Tribe, we are doing the UFO challenge, and there's some great prizes. The person that finishes the most this month gets a $100 gift card to Amazon, and then each week someone gets $50. So it was so exciting because Debbie actually finished 8 UFOs last week. So again, a UFO could just be like that binding that you were like hesitant to like or procrastinating on doing. And that's totally me because I have quite a few UFOs that just need to be bound. So I think maybe this week I might try and hop on those. But for me, the one behind me, thank you, Sandy. This was a block of the month back in, I'm thinking, I can't remember quite. Let's see. I think I have the instructions here. Let's just see if it says when this was. 2004 by Donna Lynn Thomas. So it's been hanging around my studio. And I procrastinated on getting this one done because one of the blocks, part of it was pieced incorrectly. So I was like, do I fix it? Do I not fix it? I didn't really want to fix it, but I did. I took everybody's advice. I did go ahead. I did fix it, and then I put on the pieced border. So this is kind of where I'm at with this UFO. Again, my oldest one. If I get this one finished and it's the only thing that I finish in January, I will be ecstatic. I will be so stinking happy. So what I wanted to show you guys is this is the actual block, right? So I'm going to talk a little bit louder because I'm moving away from my microphone. I've got to get a different one. So these were the blocks. These were the units that we put together, and then this was the sashing, okay? But when I put it all together, for me, I no longer see like this as a block and this as a block, right? I see this as a block. So when I go to figure out how I'm going to quilt that, this is actually where I am going to be focusing my attention on. So we'll see. I'm going to show you here now kind of what I was thinking about as far as the quilting of it. So yes, so I try and look at it as a whole. Anyway, this quilt is I think like 96 by 96. So it's definitely bigger than what I normally do. So when I look at it, I'm going to cross my fingers that my tech is going to work because I'm going to show you kind of what I want to do on it or kind of work my way through it with you. So let's see if I can get this to work. Let's cross our fingers and let's see. There we go. Okay, so here we are. This is the quilt. And remember, this was the area that I was going to focus on, right? So there's a couple things that I like to do, and I'm going to hope that you guys can see this. So if you can't see it, just hop over into the comments and let me know that you are having trouble seeing it. But this is all black background, right? So I'm going to come, and I'm not sure if I want to do a curve and introduce some curves into this. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And when I look at it, I almost think it would be kind of cool to pull something all the way out to here so that it meets. So I just did think about that. So let me grab my little straight edge here, and let's just see. If I put this here, I know, Carol, I'm so excited that it's finished. And what if I pull a straight line? I don't think a curve would work coming all the way out there, but it might. And yell at me if I get my big head in the way, because I tend to do that at times, right? Okay, so where am I going? I'm going from here. So the nice thing about this, and again, for those of you that know me, I do draw everything out, is that coming from this way, right, these are going to meet up here like this, right? So then I'm going to come in and I want to echo. Let's see, we're going to echo this. And I've got to figure out, because if I echo it, I'm kind of coming back into the black area here. So I might actually have to start a 1/4 of an inch out this way so that, let's see how that would look. Let's just try it. If I start a 1/4 of an inch out here, and then maybe to the edge like that. Yeah, I think I'd have to do it that way because I don't want it to go off into nowhere. So, hi, Savannah. Hi, Karen. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I do want to add maybe some circular elements into this center. Not positive, but that's my thought. Let's see, that might be too big. And it's hard to work when it's dark, right? So sometimes it's difficult to see. So I might have to make that bigger, not sure. Now, you know me, I know people, I love feathers, right? I'm the feather girl. So you know I'm gonna have to put feathers in here. So I am thinking that possibly around this is where I'm gonna put it, right in there. Now, surprise, surprise, I do not want to quilt this heavily. One, because it's so big, I don't want to spend that much time on it. And because it's from 2004, my piecing skills were not that good. I know, it's sad, but they were not that good. So it's definitely not something that's going to end up in a show. So I just kind of want to get it, you know, quilted. I don't really want to do a whole lot of stitch in the ditch. So I'm thinking continuous curves is the way I'm going to go for this particular one. So that's kind of what I'm thinking for that area. But then I've got like this area here, right? And again, like, I don't know what I want to do. So it's a fairly decent size. I could always come in and do some sort of square wreath in here. If I want to do that, I could just completely leave it, do you know what I mean? And do continuous curves. Because I almost feel like if I do the wreath, I'm gonna have to stitch in the ditch. I am gonna have to stitch in the ditch around here. So not so sure about that, but maybe, oh gosh, now I don't know. Now I'm torn. My other option is I could put in a larger circle, let's see, around this, right? That's the biggest circle I've got on this one, but that might look kind of cool too. Let's see. I know it's going to be kind of oblong over here because it's not a great straight on picture, but I kind of can get the idea of whether I'm going to like that or not, right? Let's echo that. And then maybe a smaller one on the inside. Let's see. Let's make sure that you guys can see that. Okay, you can see that. The blocks, which blocks, which ones, Savannah? Are you talking about the large block here or the smaller block that I'm working on? Let me go measure those because I'm not really sure how big. Let's see. The big block is 12 by 12. Yeah. So Savannah, so this big block here is 12 by 12, right? If I do this ends up being, I think it's like 10 by 10. So that's the size of the blocks. But so they're relatively on the larger size. But again, just trying to figure out how I want to quilt it so that I don't over quilt it, right? Because most likely I'm either going to sell this or I'm going to give this away. So I don't want it heavily quilted. So, but that's kind of where I'm at. Nobody has told me their goals for this year, so I guess I am literally the only one that is thinking about quilting goals. So these are mine. I'm gonna finish this thing behind me. I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish the bindings. My goal really is this year, I want to finish what I've already got started. So if you're in Tribe, you know I don't have a ton of UFOs. I don't have a lot of stash either. One of the things that I really do want to make this year is a scrap quilt. I know I've said it before. But it is something that I am looking to make. And to be honest with you, it's going to be really hard. I don't do well with things that, you know, I'll be pulling scraps and be like, that doesn't match. So I think that it's really going to be a difficult one for me to do. So anyway, that's where I'm at. If you guys are watching this, not live, but later on, please in the comments, leave me your quilting goals so that maybe I can adopt your goal as well. So, all right, I am off to make the backing for this and order the batting because I realized I do not have batting big enough. So, so I need to order a king size batting. All right, people, I hope you have a fantastic day and I will see you hopefully next Monday. See ya.